We have a new Star Trek Section 31 trailer, everybody. Are you excited? Did you love it? Did you not even know it happened? Well, it did. Also, Walter Koenig has an announcement for you all, which should be a fun time. Star Trek Lower Deck. Walter Koenig, by the way, is from the original series of Star Trek. He's 88 years old and he played Chekhov. So that's pretty exciting.
So cool.
It's a huge announcement. Star Trek Lower Decks. 2 episodes left. And that's that. That's pretty weird and crazy. Also, there's a bunch of other news and good things coming up. We're going to talk about protein. Jenny wants to talk about D&D. We're going to talk about the chillers. People are like, what are the chillers? If you were in the live chat on Friday, let everybody know what the chillers are. Otherwise, we're going to get into it in a bit with Melissa Longo.
Hi there, folks. Look at my lovely shirt.
Love that
It's a
shirt.
Jake.
I was telling Melissa before we went live, I was like, dude, I was literally gonna wear my It's a Jake shirt. And then last second, right before I put it on, I was like, no, I gotta put on my Seventh Rule shirt to back up Walter's big announcement. Of course, what was I thinking? So
Hmm.
anyway, but it's the thought that counts. We're like, I thought
Mhm.
I thought somebody, if I wore the It's a Jake, I was like, somebody else is gonna be wearing it too. So this will be fun. And I was right.
I
Also,
need to get
Dr.
one.
Anne-Marie Siegel is here.
Hi.
I was waiting for you to say, always a pleasure to be on Virtual TrekCon's the main viewer, like Dr. Mohammed
Oh
Noor.
yeah.
You always
Well,
do.
because I have a lip injury, I burned myself on barbecue baked beans at the national airport, and now it like,
Oh, that sounds
yeah,
terrible.
it's kind of
Wow.
sore. So I'm waiting for the ibuprofen to kick in.
You know what I
Wow.
did to my lip yesterday? And you guys are going to know exactly what I'm talking about. There must have been like a little dry piece of
Oh
skin that I
yeah.
bit, and I like
Oh,
peeled, and then like
Yeah,
I
when you
think
like
I drank like orange juice, and I was like, ah! And I didn't,
that's the
just
worst.
the tiniest
Mhm.
little thing will drop an adult male to his knees. Life is rough, man. With Jenny R.
your baked
Oh,
beans
Johnson.
were good.
hey, that's good. Oh, I was gonna sneeze, but now I'm not.
Hey, but
Hey,
you have a fun shirt on too, though,
I
Jenny.
do.
It's
I
not a Jake,
do.
but
It's not a Jake. It's
same
a
show.
Core Province
exactly
Majors.
right. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Woohoo!
everybody, if you'd like to get your favorite baseball team, the Decor Province Majors, with, of course, Major Kira as their prophet,
Hee hee.
right? Mascot, whatever. Or your very own It's a Jake shirt, like Melissa has, in your favorite style, color, and size. Just click the Star Trek and Chill online store link in the description box below. Click that link and you will go to the Star Trek and Chill online store, and it should be a great time for all involved. So please, everybody, make sure you hit the Dr. Mohammed Noor is in the live chat. He says, "Hey, that's my line." Just make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for notifications. If you're listening in, give us a 5-star rating and a nice review. It should be a great time. We're really excited that you're here, Dr. Mohammed Noor, Fran Iverson, Dave Gregory, Joshua Reeve, Mark Zutkoff, Rose Kirby out in Derby in the UK, Shag 840, what's up, Joel?
Yeah.
And Valasak. Back of the head, John Orchiola is here. Boy, he is just brimming
Everywhere.
with news. He is so excited these last couple days. I can feel it through his text, all the excitement. Damon is here. That's a fun one. Walter, what's up? Who else is in the live chat? Chuck A. Hello, Bob D. Lucia out in Brazil. And
Woohoo!
May Borello. All right. So, boy, Dr. Mohammed Noor, when he said, "Hey, that's my line," it reminded me, and there's only maybe one person in the live chat that's going to know this. It was the time that Jay Lethal did the greatest impression of Ric Flair ever. And it was so good. And then Ric Flair started going, "That's my line," and then Jay Lethal started saying, "That's my line," and they started going, "Hey, that's my line.
That's
my
awesome.
line." It was the greatest thing in the history. And if
Of
we have time at the end of this
wrestling.
show, I'm telling you, it's the
Mm.
best. Star Trek's in the live chat, so is Ben Genium, so is Linda
Nice.
Anderegg, hello, and Mr.
Yeah.
Stock. All right, well, let's get into it, shall we? Dr. Anne-Marie Seagull, you have pruned this schedule beautifully. Where should we start?
You want to do the two random tweets first to get those out of the way?
Okay. Twitter Tuesday, I guess.
Yes, exactly.
Let's pull up
There's one of
Twitter
them is
Tuesday.
incredibly fun.
We like
All
fun.
right.
Ooh,
So
do
this is
like
from a
fun.
website called twitter.com, I think. I don't know.
X.com? I don't even know.
This is from our good friend Jorg Hillebrand. I think it's pronounced Jorg.
Hey.
Might be
I've been
George.
smiling about this for days now.
You're
Jorg.
Yeah, it rhymes with Kirk.
Kinda.
Oh.
That's what his t-shirt says.
Yeah.
Star Trek Lower Decks, Upper Decks finally names the console rocks Cordry rocks after Marion Cordry. They were put to really, really good use on Star Trek TNG in yesterday's Enterprise.
This has
Yeah.
been like something discussed, especially on like Greatest Generation, but everybody has always wondered why are rocks falling when the ship gets hit? Like,
This has been the biggest, yes.
why are there
They
rocks
always
there?
had giant rocks or like chunks of like cement, but you're like, there's none
Yeah.
of this anywhere.
Well, maybe they carry it around as currency for some of the
Right?
aliens that they're gonna meet in space.
Yeah. It's
You
raw
never know.
naquita. Yeah.
Or maybe it somehow like keeps the ship in balance, like the rocks in your ears.
It's a
Like,
ballast.
that's all I can.
Do we have rocks in our ears?
Yes.
Little
like that's
Like
twistly.
this kind?
Yeah, that
Rock and
kind.
roll.
They're in your
Yeah.
inner ears and they keep your body like in equilibrium. And so what
Stabilize.
happens
Okay.
like if they get like dislodged, you have to do like those. I can't remember what they're called. Like those
But
So-
in your head a
Is it
little.
really rocks? Like or like chunks of
Or like
mineral or
crystal.
what?
So when you go swimming and your ears get all wacky, are they floating? Because there's water in your ears?
Mm.
I don't
I don't know
know.
about that.
Yeah. I like that.
It's the inner ears.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's just fun.
But if you broke your eardrum, you know how sometimes that happens when you go diving? Plah! And then the water gets in there, and then the rocks are like, whoa. Right? Right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Doctor? Medically sound?
I really don't know about that, but it's like
So
sectioned off
50-50.
different parts of their ears. Yeah.
You know, we'll see. Could be anything. So
I mean,
anyway, yeah, this is cool. This is great. Let me pull up the whole
Like
item
now I'm
here.
like, wait, who's Marion Cowdery?
Yeah, I don't know. Cordry. He says, my team refreshed
Oh,
all the
Cordry.
Cordry rocks in the ceiling panels on the bridge. And then we say, oh, we get it. All these rocks that just kept flying from everywhere.
Can we draw attention to the
Well,
fact
this
that
is-
Riker is a little bit sus?
Yeah. This guy's name
I
is
know.
Emiliano, isn't it?
That-
Yeah. Is that Dan Mandalone in a beard wig?
Dennis
No.
Mandela. No, yeah, but that
Oh,
beard
dude.
looks very glued on.
Look at these rocks. And they're flying upwards and some are flying down. I mean, it's
I
just,
want to be the rock thrower.
No.
it's
Nobody getting injured
a
by
PA throwing a
rocks.
bucket of foam at him.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Look at, he's
Okay,
on a
Marion
beach here.
Cordry
Yeah.
was the former director of Star Trek brand management for Paramount Global from 2006 to 2022.
Huh.
A position it's a girl, held simultaneously with her job as the director of the Star Trek franchise library and archive, a position she
Ah.
still holds. That's cool. This just means we have to hear from her next.
Yeah.
Cordry?
Mm.
Is that what the next tweet is? No.
No,
I was like, wow, that's cool.
no. Yeah.
All right. So this is from twitter.com at Cherry Tree Inc.
We like them. They're
Cherry,
the ones with the kittens on the Borg square or the Borg cubes in the Vegas vendors room.
We like kittens.
And they'll have like the light up computers and the big giraffe
That's
dressed up
cute.
as 7 of 9. Yeah, it's cute.
This is so weird.
I
Kitten
love
What?
these.
Borgs and Giraffe 7 of 9?
Yeah, the vendors room at STLV.
What?
They always have that like really cool display set up.
Oh,
Of
Like the
animals in
What are you
character?
talking about? They have like they do those like computers that light up and they look like Borg ships.
oh, like the big
Borg.
one that's like down by down by
Yes.
in the corner.
And they have like
And they have like a stand.
t-shirts.
They have the
Yeah.
t-shirts.
and
Oh,
giant
and now
Okay.
they have
arcs.
and now they have a Klingon keyboard. Very
Right.
fun. They're very fun.
I have
Gotcha.
Klingon band-aids that my friend Dr. Anne-Marie Seagull bought for me
Those are
in
from
the
Factory Entertainment.
STLV. Yep, at the STLV vendors room. So thanks for these. These
They're
are
so
great.
fun. I got a pack too.
I like how you
They are
just
great.
have them
They're
there.
the only band-aids where when you put them on, they cut you worse
Yeah.
because they're Klingon.
They require
It's meant to
strength.
survive the infection.
Okay, so this, yeah, Cherry Tree. Check it out. So this says, getting ready for the Replimat.
Oh.
And it's got a lot of
What?
mugs.
Oh, geez.
Does
that mean, like-
Let's have a rectagino.
That is
Does this mean they're
awesome.
getting them ready for like STSF or STLV? They look so good.
Maybe. Is there more to this story? Or
No,
are
it's
we
just-
just,
It's
I guess
just
we'll have to
either.
see what happens.
Yes.
Should we retweet that?
Deep
Yes.
Space Nine.
That's an Rectagino's an automatic retweet.
That's a good point.
Oh, I
All
just
right.
got an alert that Virtual Truck Con just tweeted.
So you know it's real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Mark Zutkoff said mugshot.
Yes.
Nice.
I
That's
like
really
that
good.
one.
Mm-hmm. And Walter Ian K says Rock Berman.
Nice.
And Chuck A makes a fun joke. He said, we're wondering how do these Band-Aids stick? Well, they're Klingon Band-Aids.
Oh.
Amazing.
Klingon and Klingons are bumpy, so that's why they stick. Right?
Are they bumpy? Well, on their
Sorry,
head.
I
they're
had dinner
bumpy.
earlier and I had dessert, and then I came home.
Ooh.
Now I'm like perky.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Okay. Sorry, I was just thinking of something. Okay, up next, Dr. Anne-Marie Seagull
Ooh.
is going to be, oh, not that. Gonna be
Not
this.
that
Wait.
either.
Okay. So I think we're gonna have to go into Section 31 territory, right? Now, the first picture we see, honestly, is probably what I found to be the biggest reveal personally.
1000%.
This is from a website called trekmovie.com. They're our pals. Look, this is it right here.
That's cool.
This guy from the original series. When I saw that, of course, everybody was like, "Oh, dude, we know that guy or that race." And
Right.
have we seen that race since then? The only thing I would think is Lower Decks, just because they throw in everything, but I don't even remember
Right.
it in Lower Decks.
I think this is the first time since.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's entitled Analysis. There's a lot going on in the new Star Trek Section 31 trailer.
Mhm.
Over the weekend at the CCXP convention in Brazil, Paramount Plus unveiled what's up with that convention in Brazil? Didn't they last
Ooh,
year
Yes.
get like some big reveals? Is that
Mhm.
like the big place to be all of a sudden? Brazil
Apparently, yeah.
convention?
I guess they need something that happens later in the year. And I mean, isn't Brazil like one of their big Paramount constituencies?
I
Hmm.
don't know.
I don't know either.
I know that as far as like a Star Trek fan base, and things can always change, but it seems like it's always USA number one,
Hmm.
UK number two, Canada number three,
Germany.
Australia and Germany are four and five.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And then there's a big dip, and that's kind of everybody else. But apparently, maybe
I think
Brazil's
it's more to
number
do with
six.
Paramount than Star Trek. But yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, could be. Anyway, whatever it is, they're doing something right because this is at least the second time we've heard big news coming from that convention. I feel like maybe
Hmm.
even a third. So it reads, over the weekend at the CCXP convention in Brazil, Paramount Plus unveiled the official trailer for the Star Trek Section 31 streaming movie, which arrives on January 24th, 2025. The film has been somewhat of a mystery, like Section 31 itself, but the new trailer lifted the veil a bit on what we can expect. We have taken a deep dive look at the trailer for an analysis that utilizes what has been previously revealed about the movie along with some educated speculation. So, spoilers ahead, trailer spoilers. All right. So, welcome to Giorgio's place. I don't know if we want to read this whole thing, but Dr. Anne Marie Siegel, what's the cliff notes on this?
I mean, I did think it's really interesting that it starts by her like working, she's running a nightclub. So like that kind of actually got me more excited for this because I love a good nightclub scene in Star Trek. And
Yeah, I
they're
remember.
like, go
Sorry, I
ahead.
was just gonna say, I remember that like that first trailer. What was everybody saying about that first trailer? I feel like everything I heard about that first trailer was that people saying, "Where's the Star Trek?"
Well, okay,
Hmm.
so that is being said about this too. But
Uh-oh. No, but this one felt a lot more,
I
at least
agree.
science fiction-y. Like I was like,
Hmm.
"Oh, this is
Hmm.
a science fiction trailer,"
Right.
whereas the first one felt a little bit more like Casino Royale or something like
Yeah.
that, or
With the
James
hint of
Bond.
Great Gatsby.
Ooh, good grab
Hmm.
there. Anyway.
Yeah.
That's I still get kind of that vibe from the club. Maybe not the rest of it, but definitely the
Hmm.
club.
Yeah, totally.
I got a bone up on my Gatsby. You know who's a giant fan of The Great Gatsby? Your friend and
Ooh,
mine, Mr. Michael Kenyon Rosenberg.
nice.
Oh,
In fact, I remember that his
Mm,
first email address back in the day had TGG in it for The Great
really?
Gatsby.
That's
Yep.
crazy.
He probably still uses it.
Yeah.
Maybe. It's an old one.
Yeah, it's a great book.
Okay, so check this out. I think it was another one of
I
those books I
like
was
it.
supposed to read in
Hmm.
high school,
It
and
has
I
a lot
just
to say.
pretended.
Oh, you
Mhm.
should. It's great.
I need to
No
revisit.
Okay.
chance.
Hmm.
So these like photos are gorgeous.
I love that station.
Yeah,
I
it's
kind
great.
of don't even want the whole movie. I just want to hang out in this bar.
Right.
Like I'm such a sucker for an alien singing with a microphone.
Wow. It's pretty.
So it says, "Welcome to Giorgio's place." The trailer starts with an establishing shot of the Baram, a main setting for the movie, the space nightclub run by former Terran Emperor Philippa Giorgio. Remember one time I
Okay.
worked in a restaurant and we used to have in the bar, it would have the bar room burger, a
Hmm.
nice little burger you could get
Ooh,
in the bar
yeah.
room. But then some people would read it and they go, "I'll have the baroom
Oh
burger
my
if you
God.
don't." That's what this thing made me think of, the baroom mom burger.
Uh-huh.
A baroom burger.
Hmm.
Oh, I liked the stained glass in the middle, how they're, it's really pretty.
Yeah, that is cool.
Like this is actually a really fun article, and they have some like intel or like wording where I'm like, wait a minute, how'd you get that from this? But you'll see if we keep going down.
Hmm.
So this is the alien singing, which I just want to see more of.
The
It's
Baram
really
has been
cool.
described as an opulent nightclub with a view of a brilliant, swirling nebula. The
Hmm.
trailer zooms in to show an alien singer entertaining the crowd. As we pan through the crowd, we get our first look at two of the main characters from the movie, Fuzz and Rachel Garrett. Yay!
Mm.
Behind the two, we get our first glimpse of what appears to be Giorgio walking through the club wearing a veil made of chains. I see.
I love that blue. Blue
Yeah,
in the
that is
picture.
nice.
We hear a voice over saying, "There's a customer hoping for a word from you." This was spoken by a deep-cut alien, half black, half white, surviving native of Sharon from the TOS episode Let That Be Your Last Battlefield. This guy is black on the right side, like Bele. Was it Bele or Beale?
Beale,
Really?
wasn't it?
Okay. This
Frank
guy is
Ocean.
black on the right side, like Beale from that classic 1960s allegory about the futility of racism.
Check with the live
He even
chat.
has different hair, this guy. I did this once for Halloween in middle school.
Oh, that's cool.
I
Nice.
feel like
Yeah, it was
the
easy.
interesting thing about this being a deep cut character is that despite it being a one-off and super deep cut, it's so like instantly recognizable because that
Yep.
episode becomes such a part of pop culture.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Now we see the star of the movie unveiled, Michelle Yeoh reprising her role as Georgiou from Star Trek Discovery. The character was last seen in season 3 of Discovery, leaving the 32nd century via the Guardian of Forever. We now know she went back in time, and we catch up with her in Section 31 movie in the lost era of the early 24th century. According to her official Section 31 character card, unable to return to the Terran Empire, Emperor Philippa Georgiou lives under a new alias as owner of the Baram, a nightclub operating outside of Federation space.
Dun, dun, dun.
And it is Beale.
Great, thank you. We soon
Who
get a
was played by
shot of
the
this.
original Riddler. Sorry.
Really? That's cool.
Yes,
That's
Frank
good knowledge.
Ocean. It is cool.
We soon get a shot of the second most important character in the movie, Alok Sahar, the mastermind, played by Omari Hardwick, who is leading this Section 31 team for the movie. Sahar is super old,
Super
extending
old.
extending his life through genetic augmentation and cryo sleep. He should just pull his face back like the Baku, right?
Actually, is that like the like soulless minions of orthodoxy guys?
I don't know. Okay, and it talks about Sahara's driven to make amends for his actions. This is gorgeous. Look at
These
this.
sets are
It is
insane.
gorgeous. And that
Wow.
chandelier.
Thank you, Sia.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice, Ryan.
Thank you. It's a good song.
I
Whatever, it's a
know.
good
I
song.
agree.
Especially when covered by Leo Moracchioli, the Norwegian metal guy.
Ooh,
My
I bet.
goodness, that is a song. Giorgio says, "What are you doing on my space station?" This guy answers stuff. Fight Club. Don't talk about Fight Club. Karate kicks.
Riddle me this, Giorgio is my favorite response to this. Awesome.
Look at
Cool
this guy.
little
This guy's
thing.
cool.
Blue.
Fish guy.
I
You
love
like that?
blue, too.
Oh, I do like a good screen cap analysis. This is one of my favorite activities.
So fun.
Mm,
I just
This
can't
guy
get enough of these.
feels like he could be one of the Watchmen.
Mhm.
That
yeah.
looks cool. Along with Zeph, more on him later.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh, someone's
he's
got
flying.
strings.
He's flying.
Yeah, that's a good kick.
Just fighting,
That's
and
pretty.
then there's something, and some other. Oh, wait, her.
And there's
Oh, that's the
crashing.
Delton.
Yeah.
We got the Delton hanging out.
Ooh,
This is cool.
I like
That's
this
a great
overhead
set.
shot.
Like that crotch shot you just scrolled by.
What?
Like, what is
What?
that a picture of?
It's not a
What
crotch
crotch?
shot, I don't think.
Hmm.
That's
Oh,
Anne-Marie, learn to recognize your crotches, please. That's
I don't see a crotch.
I don't
Yeah.
see one
wait,
either.
did they like update it since I initially pulled it up?
I don't know.
Weird. mine has become different than yours.
That's
Ooh,
weird.
different crotches. Got it.
Ooh, did something get revealed in one of them and it had to get taken down?
Could be.
Oh.
Getting
But
on
it did, it's
board.
in the trailer.
Back to exposition. We see a small ship docked at the Baram. It has been revealed the film features 3 different ships: Giorgio's personal ship, a Section 31 ship, and one called the Scow.
I want
It's
to walk through these corridors, see
Yeah.
what it's like on the
It's pretty
inside.
cool.
Got some nice
That'd be
runs.
cool.
Why did the crotch shot get taken down? Is what I want to know.
Maybe it just got moved.
So fascinating.
Screenshot it and send it over to us.
Okay, like there was nothing about it that was of interest. It was just like maybe it was a mistake, and they just okay. I'm sending it over.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Got some
Stakes and
nacelles.
mirrors.
Oh, we got
More
is it a
pretty
desert?
Yeah.
Love a desert.
I love dessert too.
Oh yeah.
Chocolate especially.
I just had a lemon tart. It was delicious.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
What are these guys wearing? This looks cool.
Who are these people?
I don't know, but they're beaming in or out.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Interesting.
a
What is
spherical
that?
object. And Giorgio in full
Ooh.
emperor outfit looking down on it.
Oh.
Flashback, perhaps?
Oh, flashback. Yeah, probably.
Maybe it's a palantir.
Nice, nice.
Because in the previous trailer that was released before, we know that we're going to get flashbacks of young Giorgio. So
Right.
it's very
Yeah.
possible. Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what that says? And a young Giorgio. There you go. Yeah. Played by Miku Martineau. In Giorgio's office, she gets serious, telling Alok, billions of lives are at stake. Gather your people. We are going to need every one of them. I
You
like how
saved
in
every one of them?
movies, they always like try to up the stakes. Like first it was like lives are at stake. Then it was like hundreds of, then it was thousands. Then we used to always be like millions of, oh my God, that can you even, and now they're like, fuck millions. Billions, bro.
$1
Beat that.
million.
Beat that, Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, exactly.
Billions of lives are at stake, okay?
Entire galaxies are at stake.
But then you still have some of my favorite stuff. Like coming down, it says later in the trailer, there is another shot from Dusty Planet of a blacksmith. Like, perfect.
Cool.
Nice. Dusty Blacksmith. Nice. Actually, that's actually a
That's
funny
a
way
great
to phrase
shot.
that.
Done.
And a Terran kneeling along with another character with a more elaborate outfit.
A bit elaborate.
Reminds me of
White
Lopan.
headpiece.
Giving
Really?
Alan Cummings.
Yeah,
I'm
that's you.
getting Lopan outfit
Kind of like
here.
Joel Gray.
Ooh.
Yep.
Now I'm thinking cabaret.
Nice. Exactly.
Somebody in the live
That
chat
was
loves
just 1/3 of the trailer.
somebody in the live chat loves the Lopan reference, I'll tell you that much.
Tell us about Lopan.
Yeah.
Oh, Big Trouble Little China.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, right.
It's
Well,
been
I love it now too.
ages since
been a
I've
long
seen
time.
that movie. Ages.
Mhm.
So
Oh, really fast. You want to pull up Facebook Messenger to see the crotch shot that was now taken down?
Oh no.
I mean,
Okay.
it's nothing, but it's so strange.
James Hong, avert your eyes. That's the guy that played Lopan. He's still around too, by
I
the way.
Yeah, he
love
is.
that guy.
Yeah, he's prolific.
He is.
Ooh, that's
He
an interesting.
is.
Saw an interesting news item there. Okay. Crotch shot by Anne Marie Siegel. Here it is.
Deleted footage.
Oh, we
that was there.
passed that.
We saw
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, we did.
We
We
did
saw
notice
that.
that.
I remember seeing this cool background. Yeah. I
Yeah.
didn't even notice what this was. I just remember looking at these colors here.
I
was
thought
like,
it was somebody's back.
yeah, or like baggy front.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it a back?
Back to life.
Well, those could be buns, right?
Yeah.
Should
It's
we
a
look
flat
again?
front.
It is a flat
Could have
front.
been
We need some analysis here, folks.
Back to
Because
reality.
That
the
looks like an
top part
elbow
looks like
coming back
shoulder-
towards us.
right, and those
Yeah.
look like shoulder blades at the top.
Yeah, these are elbows here. So this is butt.
This is a butt.
That's butt.
But oh my God,
That's a-
sorry. That just came out.
Butt. You guys give Jenny a lemon tart and she loses her mind.
I didn't even have coffee.
Is it a sugar high?
I must be. I haven't had a
Let's
lot of
mail
sugar
her
lately.
some Laffy Taffy. Well, UPS or whatever. Her
Yeah,
some
don't mail
Laffy
it.
Taffy and
Oh,
see what happens.
UPS. I need
Yeah.
to do the UPS for you.
Mhm. I have a good shipping broker I can hook you up.
Oh, okay. Let's
Yay.
talk.
I can hook you up. It's a Canadian company, but they work anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, anywhere. Edmonton,
No,
Toronto,
anywhere.
Nova Scotia,
Oh my
Victoria,
God. Duh.
Montreal,
You can buy a
Quebec
label
City,
to ship anything from a place to another place.
Saskatchewan,
Canada.
the Northwest
I
Territories, you
just shipped
name
a
it.
print to Taiwan, sir.
Prince Edward's Islands,
To all
thing.
of the reindeer.
You're doing really good with the
Labrador,
provinces
Labrador,
yeah,
and
Newfoundland and Labrador.
Newfoundland and Labrador,
Yeah.
Yukon Territory.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
What-
where
what's-
Yukon Jack the whiskey comes from.
There's three territories. You have the other ones?
Yeah. Yeah, so there's Yukon Territory,
Uh-huh.
Northwest Territory,
Yeah.
and then Nunavut.
None of it.
Ooh.
None of it. None of
Very,
it.
very close. Yeah.
I don't
None
know,
of
none
it.
of it.
Mm.
We've had this joke before. None of
Yeah.
it.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
the three territories, right? They're the ones up north.
Very nicely done. Very
Thank
nicely
you.
done.
Great job, everybody.
Yeah.
I made
I
Jenny
love
proud.
geography.
Mm.
Yeah. But Canadian geography, does that count?
Canadian
it
counts.
geography? Yeah, we've got a ton of
It
geography.
does.
There's not a lot of people.
You have the second most geography in the world, basically.
Yeah, we've got all the big lakes and trees and stuff.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Giant island.
Yeah. The
Mhm.
Baffin Island. Not the
Mhm.
Baffin, I'm just saying
Mm.
it's
Anyway,
Baffin.
And you get to be
so
next to Greenland.
Exactly. That's sick. I
It
love
is
that.
pretty sick.
so then there's this maniac named Fuzz. He's the cop.
The names are amazing.
That's a 70s joke.
Fuzz. The
Nice one.
fuzz.
First up is Fuzz, aka the maniac, played by Sven.
What if he actually talks like that?
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be great.
He goes, "Hello, my name is Fuzz. I am played by Sven. Switch
that-
from
Does that Romulan have frosted tips or is that just me?
yeah, he
Wait,
does.
Like she
Did
saw
you
like such
say-
green hair. in the
I
night.
think I heard something other than. Never mind.
He's the Romulan in Saved by the Bell, the new class, the
Hilarious.
next generation.
Less college years.
Mhm.
Yeah. Next
Great.
is Quasi or Quasi. They're probably calling it Quasi, but I had a friend whose name was spelled exactly
Ooh.
like this, and he pronounced it Quasi.
Like
Shout out to my
Quasimodo.
good buddy Quasi.
Croissant?
And speaking of Brazil, he was good at capoeira.
Ah,
Brazilian.
yeah, nice. That's awesome.
Such a good Bob
It
Burgers
is.
episode.
Capoeira. Here's our Delton, Mel, the lover.
I
Hmm.
love her lashes. They're kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder how far
They
back
are.
she can comb those. Never mind.
Lashes. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so into Zeph. I love that. The human Zeph lives, works, and everything in between inside his mechanical exoskeleton. Like, woo.
What?
Jeepers.
Everything.
Robert Kaczynski, the machine.
Drawing out the right tools. Yeah.
Yikes.
Anne Marie,
That's
contain
like
yourself.
Just about brute force, Ryan.
Yeah, look at that guy.
I love his hair sticking out.
Maybe it was his butt.
Maybe it was his butt.
And of course, Rachel Garrett, played by Casey Roll, a younger version of the future captain of the USS Enterprise C.
It's funny you
I-
say Gatsby because this actually has because her hair in particular has a very like
Oh, Daisy.
Yeah,
flappery kind of vibe going on. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Definitely getting flapper vibes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a real word.
I love these captains. Short show is amused by this.
And
So great.
then there's a thing, holographic projector. There's
Oh.
stuff.
Starfleet.
Man, they really were able to get a lot out of this.
I love whoever does these.
Mm.
Yeah, they're really good at this.
Yeah.
Cut to an establishing shot. Huge hovering ship or structure on the dusty planet.
Dusty.
Achoo.
Giorgio says words. Everybody comes out in different sizes of the same uniform. Black leather.
Variations.
Yeah.
X-Men-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Next up is a wider shot of the same structure on fire at night. Oh, nuts.
Ooh, where's the marshmallows?
Kind of reminds me of Enemy Mine.
Hmm.
Oh,
Remember how there was like a mining thing going on when he was looking? Oh man, that's one of the best movies ever.
I love
One of
that
the
movie.
best movies ever, sci-fi
Did
Did
movie.
you know that
Awesome.
they're remaking it?
Oh, really?
The
I don't
the
think
plan
they
is to
should.
remake it,
Yeah.
and they've hired Terry Metalis to write the.
Right.
Oh,
That's right.
really?
This was a few months ago. You're right.
Mhm.
We consider.
Mhm.
But we don't know
This-
anything about it other than that,
Oh no, no,
right?
I think it's. I mean, I think it's like. Yeah, it's like this. Here's a thing. Write this, and let's see what happens, kind of thing.
What about-
Gotcha.
What if our buddy Todd Metalis was cast in the lead role?
Well, I mean,
Mhm.
maybe.
I mean,
Because
Maybe.
Terry does like to use his buddy,
yeah.
Todd
sure
Metalis, and Todd is maybe a different age range than the
Mhm.
original, but that doesn't mean anything. Obviously,
No.
you're gonna rewrite it.
Yeah.
He could certainly play that Dennis Quaid type. Dennis Quaid was very charming
Mhm.
and fun, and Louis Gossett was amazing, and it's
Oh my
just such a
gosh.
memorable and
Yeah.
beautiful movie.
Yeah.
That's such
Yeah.
that's such a great like I don't want to call it a trope, but that like
Yes.
I mean I guess it is a trope, but it's such a there's so much there to work with, like
Right.
there's so much scope
Mhm.
for, what I mean? I mean even just thinking about like TNG's The Enemy or
Mhm.
Yep.
Enterprise's Sunrise. What's the name of that episode?
I don't know what
Da-
movie.
I'm
Daybreak?
really bad at Enterprise episodes.
Enterprise,
Episode.
the one where Trip's stuck on the planet with the alien.
Dances with Wolves.
I mean,
Avatar.
yeah,
Purpose
something like that. Yeah.
constantly stuck on planets with
Yeah.
aliens.
Pocahontas.
What
Yeah.
I will say about Enemy Mine, though, is that
Mhm.
Louis Gossett Jr. did such a fantastic
Oh
job
yeah. Oh
that
yeah.
personally, I have a hard time filling that role with anyone else.
Oh yeah. Like who now?
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's a good one. So in the live chat, our good buddy Hawk Stringfellow, welcome to the show, Hawk Stringfellow. I think this is a
Hello?
new guy. Says, "Fuzz, my God, man, the golden era of Trek is gone. Now we get Star Trek Saved by the Bell Academy and Section 31. Why?" All right, Hawk Stringfellow. Here's a secret Section 31 mission for you.
Ooh.
You may be right. Oh, that's a good Billy Joel song.
Yeah.
Daily Joe's
I
song.
may
Um,
be crazy.
Yeah.
Right. But it just might be a lunatic you're looking for.
Yeah.
I love that
But
song.
here's the key, Hawk.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out.
Yeah.
You may be right. It might be a little too zany. Watch it and then let us know what you think. You know,
Mhm.
report
Mhm.
back. I mean, not everything has to be good always. Maybe something's not up your alley. You know?
We can't make judgments if we haven't seen it yet. So,
I like to
That's
think
called
of Star Trek as
prejudging.
a buffet, You
right.
go to the buffet, sometimes you don't want the chickpeas, but other people really like the chickpeas. I love chickpeas.
Me
But,
too.
Love
you know,
chickpeas.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
this is a particularly chickpea
There's a
friendly
Donald
group
Trump
here.
joke in there somewhere that I'm not going to touch.
Yeah. But you know what I mean, right? Like, yeah, like what's cool about
Am I
Star Trek
right?
is that
Something with
there's
Russia? I don't know.
yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Oh.
That's a funny one.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah,
But
no, that's
yeah.
great stuff. You can make that's basically they're garbanzo beans. You make hummus out of them. Yum.
You can make a
Yeah.
lot of things out of them. Oh
Yeah,
my
you
gosh.
can.
Okay.
Yeah. Falafel.
Is there more to this? I think
And
there is.
yeah, like because their headings get really hilarious.
Goes on forever. This is crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway, Enemy Mine, we'll be looking
Writers-
forward to more
Yeah.
news and updates from that. I mean, that's practically
Usually.
40 years old by
Oh.
now.
Joshua
Right? I
Reeves
don't know.
says the episode of Enterprise I was thinking of is Dawn.
Oh.
Very good. Dawn.
Thank you, Joshua Reeve.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It also gets the grease out, so aware of that.
It does.
It does
It
help
does.
with oil spills.
Mhm. That's true.
Anne Marie is so lost right now. She's like, I don't know what's going on, but can
I mean,
we
I know
just
I know how Dawn works on oil spills, but I'm just like, there's just a lot of new Star Trek names to learn for Section 31, and I'm like trying to soak it all in.
Mm-hmm. These are just
Oh,
beautiful
classic
sets.
tunnel.
One thing you can say about new Star Trek, nobody can deny. Some people don't like it. Some people don't like the writing. Some people don't like that it's not my Star Trek. I get
For
it. Hey,
sure.
no judgment. Fine.
Yeah.
But nobody can deny that the production value and the
Oh my
production design
gosh.
are freaking
Yeah.
incredible.
Yep.
Well,
This is
and the
gorgeous.
costumes. Look
Yeah,
at
this
that
is
jacket.
gorgeous.
And those
That
little stools, I
costume
like
is
those stools.
Pretty hot.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like the
I like those
stools too.
stools. Yeah.
That's what my doctor said.
Oh, geez.
No, because they roll up. They
Oh,
sit on
because
the.
he look, he's doing the Morphe thing. It's
Whoa.
Morphe now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh.
It reminds me of Odo.
Mhm.
It reminds me of Wesley Crusher when he
Oh
when he got that
my.
splatter all over it.
Oh God, man. Although
Oh
actually
my.
kind of yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that banana split splatter.
the banana split
splatter. Yeah,
splatter.
Yeah.
was yeah.
That was
Whoa,
some
look at
splatter.
the ginger. Whoa.
Whoa.
Mm.
Ooh.
More ramshackle ship. Possibly
Ramshackle
the
ship
scow.
banana splatter.
Yeah.
Now they start doing like hilarious subtitles, which
Yeah.
is funny to me.
Everybody in the
Well,
live
shit.
chat, let us know the funniest word in English to you, or just like, like boondoggle or ramshackle or humdinger,
Yeah.
I
something
like that one. I like the humdinger.
Do you like a humdinger also?
Hmm.
Funniest word.
There's a lot of
Okay.
words in English.
Yeah.
Continuing on, this looks great. It's already sad that there's only going to be one movie because I'm just like,
I know.
this is crazy. They have so much good stuff here.
Mm.
This could be a season,
Just like
honestly.
even if I don't like the movie, I always want more Star Trek characters and to know them for hundreds of hours.
Hmm.
And here's Zach. What was Zach's name from Saved by the Bell?
Morris.
Zach Morris, of course. What was I
Yeah.
thinking? Son of Philip Morris.
Nice.
We like him too.
He has a cat too.
Yeah.
Morris the cat. That's an old
Yeah.
reference.
He's meow 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 mix meow meow meow.
Jenny is killing it right now. She's so good.
I'm on fire.
Who's
Yeah.
your dada? Who's your dada?
Pronounced
Oh, good.
Data.
Oh, it's Dada no.
Dada, no.
Dada no.
This is
What-
cool.
Yeah.
And who plays him? Joe Ping or
Yeah.
Pingway.
Escapo. Just kidding.
No, that's spelled differently.
I know.
Although Joe
The
Piscopo is in Star Trek.
He is in Star Trek.
The
This-
indignant
Oddly enough.
no
Yeah.
responds, you said she was going to do the face punching without quipping. I lied, teehee.
Oh.
I wonder what material that is that they
Ooh, it's
used
very.
in his jacket, because it's not
Oh
leathery, but
no, it's that kind of that
Yeah, I recognize
like
it.
silky but like shiny, silky.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can see there better
Yeah.
the like texture of it.
Yeah.
Boom. Things get frantic in the final moments of the trailer with more shots of fighting and action and explosions and the like.
Like, yeah, fire.
Then the other crazy thing is it's rated PG-13. Like, I would have expected higher.
Higher, like,
Like PG-14 or 15, I guess.
Like violence.
oh, right.
That's not bad.
Mm-mm.
But I guess for your standard Star Trek movie.
On the bridge, Garrett counts down as a torpedo fires on their ship and things go boom.
Ooh.
Hmm.
The ship, again, possibly the scow, under
Those
heavy
look pretty
fire as sparks
scary.
fly on the bridge.
Uh-huh.
Mm. I want to
Looks-
see inside these ships.
There you go.
There you go.
Ask, you shall receive. Ooh,
Oh, more
flying.
strings. Cool. Wow. Beautiful. This is good because it looks real. You know, a lot of times
Mhm.
they set up a planet and you're just kind of like, it looks like a weird ass, whatever. But this,
Yeah.
like the way everything's kind of torn and roughed up,
Windmill.
like it's
Yeah.
such
Yeah.
good production design.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. That makes me think of Don Quixote.
Oh,
Mm. Man on the Mancha.
Yeah. Oh, fighting.
hiya.
Fighting more.
Oh
That looks like a good swing is about to happen.
Why is she holding the blade?
what she got in her mouth?
I don't know, but this is a good fight scene, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And that's
Arr.
that.
To protect the light, they fight in shadow.
Dun, dun, dun.
I
I feel like I just watched a whole movie.
know.
I know.
Hang on. Let's do something real quick. Amory, don't get upset.
Okay.
I just want to take a look at the comments. Because every once in a while, you can look at Trek movie comments.
Oh
And,
my
you know,
God.
There are
The
37.
Trek core comments were out of control.
James Chow says, my personal opinion is this looks pretty awful. I'll watch it as I watch Ultra. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Done. Doesn't matter. Then that's cool that he's like, he can be honest, but he's like, I'm still gonna watch it like our buddy Hawk will.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Lorna Doone says, wait, Lorna Doone?
Oh.
Aren't there like cookies named Lorna Doone that are really
Uh-huh.
good? Like
I
these,
guess
like they're like breakfast
secrets?
coffee biscuits. Says, I have to agree, everything about this looks bad. Quasi Fuzz, a combo of Section 31, the Marion. Okay. Suicide Squad. Interesting. Hadn't considered that.
Oh.
I've heard that comparison made a few times.
Hmm.
Could
Oh, I like
kinda
that-
see that
that-
too.
That's a lovely I like that comment at the end there.
Every time I see this, I take a moment and a deep breath and go back and watch Unification.
You know,
Uh,
as of last week, that unification video has like it had like 3.8 million views.
Wow.
They hit a
Mm.
Anyway, all right, moving on
nerve.
from the comments. Whatever. They're all gonna watch anyway. As our buddy Rico E. Anderson would say, you're gonna watch it. You're gonna watch it. That's what he always says. Whenever anybody criticizes Star Trek, he's like, you're gonna watch it.
Yeah,
But you
that's
have
right.
to watch
He's probably
it
right.
in order to get an honest opinion. You can't say you
Exactly.
don't like something before you even see it.
Right. All right. So up next, great stuff. Good find, Dr. Anne-Marie Siegel. And
Mhm.
Great
great
analysis.
work by trekmovie.com. Again, unbelievable.
Their trailer
That's,
game is so good.
you're
Mhm.
right. That's top-notch stuff. Okay, this is from a website called, oh, look at that. It's from a website called Indiegogo.com.
Oh.
Here it is. Let's pull this up. Goes a little something like this. Walter Koenig, as of right now, is part of the Seventh Rules Indiegogo campaign for 2025. If you'll recall, we did one a year ago for Walter to do original series Star Trek, and it went well. And so we're doing it again, and we're also doing Next Generation seasons 5 and 6. So why Indiegogo? Well, this way it gives people different options. It's just like Patreon. You donate for, on Patreon, you donate for a month by month, you become a member. On Indiegogo, you have the option to do a full year, to do sponsorships, to do different things. It just gives people more opportunities and more options to donate and receive different kind of perks.
And
So this,
deals and holiday presents.
well, that's a great point, Dr. Anne-Marie Siegel.
Mhm.
If you want to get somebody something that already has stuff,
Mhm.
or if you have like a hippie brother like I do, and they're like, dude, I don't want stuff that's wasteful. And I'm like, you know what? You're absolutely right. There is nothing people like more than getting something that has zero waste. It's an email that's going to say, you've got this new thing, and it's all
Mhm.
virtual. It doesn't have any impact on the environment. There's no wrapping paper or tape. If it's going out to Canada, it'll get there
It will
via
get
email.
there.
Help
Take care of
us.
the Canadian postal workers, guys,
Damn
if
straight.
we
Yeah.
haven't said it already.
Damn straight.
So it's always a great gift. Plenty of other gifts that are virtual gifts as well. Don't limit it to just that, but something to consider if you don't want to ship things or wrap things or whatever. And if you do, get yourself something at Walking Art made by Melissa. Let's not forget that. If
Nice.
you can still get things, you can still get things, of course. But another thing is, very quickly, since Anne Marie brought this up, it's a great point.
Mhm.
Um, there are a lot of people, myself included, that are like, hey, I already have shoes. I just buy the shoes that when I want them. But what they don't have is a memory, is an
Mm.
experience, a new experience, a new adventure, something they've never done before, something they've never had before. Maybe that's going to a convention. Maybe that's being a part of a free-for-all. Maybe it's part of being a roundtable discussion on Zoom with an 88-year-old Star Trek legend. That is something that 20 years from now, they're not going to say, boy, I sure am glad I got that pair of shoes. They're going to be like, I sure am glad I met my hero. You know,
Mm.
it's a really big thing when people look back on their lives. So get
Also,
them an
like
experience.
that first time you hear them like say your name, it's so exciting. And I know like Dr. Mohammed Noor and I both have like gifted it to other people for the holidays. It is really special. And also like if you haven't decided if conventions are for you, it's a really great way to sort of like dip your toes into what it's like to hang out with other Star Trek fans.
Mhm.
And like Zoom, the price of the Zooms that's included with the tiers is like the best deal in the galaxy. Nobody has that for these prices.
Great point, Doctor. Well, let's just see. Since this thing just launched, let's see what we're twerking with here, right, Timbaland?
Nice.
Whoa, look at this. Oh, what a deal. What
Whoa.
happened there? How did this happen? 13,000 already. That reminds me of Lord of the Rings. Two already. That's from Gimli. So anyway, what's great about this is that look, you've got all these cool perks. Look at this beautiful work done. This is from our good friend Joy Lee, who you see on the show sometimes. She's got skill.
She sure
Um,
does.
Here's an easy one. 1 year, get your friend or family member a 1 year annual membership. Um, Lieutenant 1 month. What's this? What's $60 get you?
Let's check it out.
Join us for one of our monthly roundtable video discussions. Meaning, for 75 to 90 minutes, you get to hang out with Walter Koenig and possibly Denise Crosby, and certainly Sirach Lofton, and
That's
certainly Melissa
insane.
Longo. I'll be there because I
And
have to.
certainly Ryan T.
Yeah.
Musk.
I don't know if that's a selling point, but it's a disclaimer at least.
Hey, for $60, that's so crazy.
That's an incredible
Great
deal. You can get
deal.
your mom or dad that got you into Star Trek for 60
Mm-hmm.
bucks. Say, "Merry Christmas, Ma. You get to meet Walter Koenig." That's
Right.
pretty cool.
Yep. And hear his
That's
jokes, which are pretty funny.
yeah. And then sometimes he turns into Salty Walty,
Which is still funny.
which is great.
It's
So
still
anyway, everybody check that out. That's on Indiegogo.com. Let me we should include this in the comments below and in the live chat. So here
Put it
is
in the live chat.
just put in the live chat. It'll also be in the comments. We'll also put in the description box of this video. I'll add it right now
Woohoo.
while you guys talk amongst yourselves.
Melissa H would like to remind everyone that Walter likes cookies.
Walter does like
He
cookies.
does. That's true. One
This
time we
is for
had
his
people
cookie
donating.
fund.
Sometime people were doing the super chats for
Mhm.
cookies, and I showed up with like 5 boxes of cookies for him.
Was he
Yeah.
Got all
happy or
these different kinds.
confused?
He was actually happy. I was worried that he'd be like,
Nice.
"What the hell are you doing to me? You trying to kill me?"
Yeah.
But he was like, "Oh, ooh, oh, okay." And then I took
I
like
love
pictures of
cookies.
him like holding them in his mouth, and it was really funny. We had like a
Cute.
That's amazing.
shoot. Yeah.
So cute.
Oh,
Walter's a great sport
yeah.
70% of the time.
Hmm.
Aw, I love Matt Boardman. He said VTC and Seventh Rule have changed his life.
Mhm.
And he
Aw.
quoted Wicked songs, which I'm like, yeah,
Wait,
totally.
Yeah.
Crazy.
does he say it's for the better?
Yeah, he literally
Okay.
says, because I knew you.
What a relief.
Aww.
Have you seen Wicked yet? It's so good.
No.
Go see it immediately.
No chance.
Oh God, Ryan, it's so good. It's so good.
No chance. I'm
Dude.
not going to go watch a
Michelle
musical,
Yeoh's
even
in
in
it,
movie
so I have to
form.
go.
But you guys can let me know. Okay, I say that, but I completely throw that rule out the door with Disney cartoons for
Ah,
some
yeah.
reason.
Hmm.
Disney live action, no thanks. Disney cartoons, I'm like, yeah, sing. I don't care. Let it
Yeah.
go. No,
Mhm.
just go with it.
Go.
Yeah, winds of change, right? Scorpion.
This, they
Just
did it
around that
so
river
well.
bend.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Pocahontas. Yes.
That's why I said winds of change. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, what was the song from
I thought you
Lilo
were
and
talking about
Stitch?
there's a
The
couple of them.
Scorpions? When I
Yeah,
first
yeah,
said
I thought
winds
you
of
were talking
change, I was like,
Scorpions.
well, the Scorpions sing that too. It's kind of a
Yeah.
double.
Yeah.
Or as the bros call, some scorps.
Nice.
Play some scorps, dude.
Yeah.
What was the Lilo and Stitch song?
There's a couple of different ones. I like the Hawaiian carpet ride.
Is that what it's called?
Nice.
Really? That's fun.
Like with the whoo, yeah.
Liked Lilo and Stitch. That was fun. But
Mhm.
the Pocahontas has another Star Trek connection with Vanessa Williams.
Right? And
Good
David Ogden
knowledge.
Sears.
What was his thing?
He was the governor guy, and he was
Oh.
in Half a Life.
What did he play? Half a
He was
Life.
Timothy.
Oh,
Oh,
Timothy.
yes.
Yeah.
I
That's
love
funny.
that.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. The old governor, eh? Okay.
Yeah. He was
Okay,
the
live
worst.
chat. We need you, live chat. This is a big one. Name in your opinion, the most underrated Disney cartoon or animated movie?
Mm.
For me, I would say Coco doesn't get enough love
Mhm.
and Inside Out.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
just watched that on the plane
Oh,
Which
home
one?
from Inside Out.
the first one?
Yes.
Mm.
And I was crying. And so
Oh,
I was
yeah.
trying not to
Oh, yeah.
let the person next to me see that I
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
How embarrassing for you.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's so
It's so good.
good. I was crying.
Mhm. Soul.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet.
Mm-mm.
So good.
Okay.
Ooh.
So everybody, that's your
Yeah.
mission while we pull up this next item. Dr. Anne Marie Siegel, we're going to cbsnews.com for this one.
What?
Oh, this is
New
really
York,
troubling me.
New York woman blames Star Trek. Oh man, there's all these pop-ups
I did
everywhere.
that.
There's a lot of them, eh?
Yeah, I can't even, what's the point of this one?
So she had a
It says,
1701 license plate.
New York woman blames Star Trek license plates for tens of thousands of dollars in accidental tickets.
Oh,
What
we
does that
talked
mean?
about this, didn't we?
We did talk
We
about
talked
this
about
on
this on
Friday.
Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, but how did she get accidental tickets?
Because she had an actual license that she then had like retired or whatever when she
Mhm.
stopped
And then
driving. But
everybody kept,
because
So people
people
are
can
getting
just
those
buy
like
one,
joke license
fake
plates
ones,
and
right?
putting them on their car,
Yeah.
which is freaking illegal.
From
Yeah.
And the
eBay and
tickets get sent to
Amazon.
her.
Yeah.
What if you guys already talked about it?
it's
It's
still
really
funny.
sad.
It's hilarious, but
It
also awful.
is.
Like, it's just like, oh
This
no.
poor retiree. And so
Yeah.
like since this came to light, like a pro bono lawyer and some like senior
Oh, that's
advocates
cool.
have
He
stepped in to
likes you
help
too?
her.
Yeah. Yeah, pro bono. Shout out to the pro bono lawyers, by the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm. Yeah.
Mm.
Unions, pro bono lawyers.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, so this next one is from trekmovie.com, everybody. This is just a quick preview of this week's upcoming Lower
Everybody's
Decks
getting
episode.
so like antsy because it's like one of our last two episodes, which is so sad.
It is, yeah.
And the question of will it be a two-parter?
Fissures must be closed before they get inflamed. Okay.
My God, anal fissure joke.
Ew, what the heck? Anne Marie,
Yeah,
why would you?
that's what it is.
You guys.
Before they get inflamed? What is that?
Well,
Like
you
So,
don't
for
want
okay,
to get
first,
inflamed.
Anne Marie, since you're a doctor, please explain to our audience what an anal fissure is.
It's basically a tear around the sphincter. It's like one of the top three things that can happen in that area, like hemorrhoids, fissures, and
Ooh,
I
things
can't
getting stuck.
remember.
What's the third thing?
No, it's just like it's a small rip, and
Yeah.
so you treat it with like
Well, we've
lifestyle
all let out a
changes,
small ripper.
or you have to get like a little snip in your external anal sphincter so that it like can relax and heal. It's very
Wow.
painful, and it's like one of the most common like outpatient surgeries you can get.
That's what I get for asking for $1,000.
Mhm. But the
Alex?
second I saw fissure in the title, I was like,
Alex.
here we go.
Okay, that made me lightheaded. All right. And what's the second half of that? The inflammation part?
You don't want it to get
Well,
inflamed.
I mean, if any damaged tissue is going to be inflamed. So
Yeah. Is
well,
the
assuming you're
cut better
healthy.
if it's infected or not infected?
Yeah.
Oh my God, our numbers are plummeting, you guys. I'm not even
Hey, you
joking.
keep asking.
I know. No, I just looked. Red alert. All right, changing the subject. No more butthole talk,
Moving
doctor. Sorry,
on.
I know you're up into that, but we got to move on.
Up into that.
Oh
Okay,
my
so
gosh.
here's the preview. Spoilers, everybody.
Oh.
It's just a preview.
There's a whole gang of Harry Kims.
Oh,
That's one thing.
I
Yeah.
can't believe they put this in the preview.
and a double
Like
of
usually in the
Yeah.
preview, it's like nothing interesting whatsoever.
And then Mariner is in a gold uniform. That's ops or engineering or security.
Doesn't
We
that
know
look
what
like
Ops
like
does.
That's
almost
it.
like disco engineering? It's got
As
disco
in
vibes.
comma, Panic at the
No, like that little climb down ladder in the middle.
this?
I don't think it is, but it just has disco vibes.
Oh,
Discovery.
maybe.
Remember the
Maybe.
engineering in there has that little like
Defiant.
Okay.
I just
Wow,
can't
that's
believe
it. So that's the whole thing. All right.
whole thing.
Interesting. That's quite a preview.
I mean, it actually is. Usually it's
Yeah, I
like
mean it's two big
this
teasers.
main character standing. This main character standing from another angle.
Pretty interesting. Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
this is
let
this is
me
from
just show
cinemablend.com,
really
right?
fast before anything we go any farther though. I have to share the second to last Star Trek Explorer magazine that came in the mail. Which is so sad because it's been like a 30-year run. So I've been like sitting here sniffing it this whole time while everybody's been talking. But I just have to highlight one of the live chat members, and it says the Collectors Guild, which is her column every issue. But it says words colon Lisa Herrera, AK One Trek fan. And I was like, AKA One Trek.
One Trek, bro.
Yeah. But super good. She does it about like Star Trek trading cards, which are
Yeah.
so fun. And then this issue she had 2 full pages, which like
Oh, sick. That's awesome.
I mean, that is amazing. She talks about like some action figures and the Spock helmet. And I mean, that's 2% of the whole magazine because they're 100 pages.
Mhm.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome. And well deserved.
So well deserved.
Lisa's
it's like
awesome.
that and Dr. Trek, Larry Nemechek's Spitzel Date are always my favorite parts of the magazine. So I'm gonna miss it so much, and I'm so happy I bought myself this gift last year of like a year subscription.
Dr.
So
Star
fun.
Trek.
Yeah, man. That's cool. I always love seeing like pictures of Larry when he was young
Me too.
doing Trek stuff because it's just
yeah.
It's so
because it's
cute.
like not that he's not young, but
Fun.
you know what I mean, right? Like
No,
it's just,
absolutely.
like because he's just I just love that for him. I love that he got to
Yeah.
do that, you know?
Well, and it's fun because sometimes we get to see younger pictures of Lolita. too.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, exactly.
Oh, like, We're
Exactly.
gonna like do a coverage of Tuvok and talk about his little relationship with Nas and give that
Right?
like a little picture. Like, I just love this magazine so much, and I'm gonna miss it a lot.
Mhm.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's a good
Physical
one.
media.
Good stuff.
I love it.
And the
All right.
final episode, the theme is gonna be Gods and Super Beings special! Exclamation point.
Ooh.
And then I'll look back at 30 years.
Mhm. That's awesome.
Oh,
You know.
Mm-hmm.
don't be sad that
And
it ended.
also the like the addendum or whatever has a short story by Walter Koenig. And that's
That's
being
cool.
put out as a book of like short stories that have been featured by Star Trek magazine with that one as the
Oh,
headliner.
cool. That's awesome. Jeez.
I got going places.
Jeepers.
Jeepers.
That's a Jeepers if I ever heard
Huh.
one.
That is a
It is
Jeepers.
Jeepers.
All right, so next is our buddies over at cinemablend.com. It reads Star Trek Lower Decks Jerry O'Connell shared a cryptic response when asked about not being in the Strange New Worlds crossover. And now I'm curious. What was that response?
So
Let's find it.
it's like okay. So when you go down, it's just like the quote that
Yeah, I
says,
see it.
I got to comment.
He says, I got to comment on my wife in the crossover episode, but I would have loved to have done some live action stuff. But the powers that be at Paramount Plus have a plan for me, and I'll have trust in that. Listen,
What?
I'm a humble servant of Starfleet. I go where they told me to go, and I take orders.
I love
Okay.
I love
This
Vic's um analysis of this. I'm confused on what that second part means.
It sounds like he's going to be part of something else,
yeah,
Mm.
like
definitely.
section, like Starfleet Academy.
Or something. Something
Or
else. Or maybe Tani's show.
hmm
Mhm.
hmm
Or could he somehow like show up in another Strange New Worlds live action?
He
hmm
could.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Or
just
maybe
because.
he's in
Or
section
like, and he's like,
31.
if so, why was it important that he was not in a scene in the live action?
Or maybe he's going to be in that Con SETI Eel audio drama
Definitely.
that they've been talking about.
Definitely.
But the way he said Star Trek has plans for me, plans plural means
Well,
more than one thing.
Yeah.
It could, I mean,
mm,
it's an open-ended statement.
Plans to
Mhm.
fire him. Well,
Mm.
they
that's
also,
cool.
he was like, it could be another alien. Who knows? But I mean, it's not like they wouldn't have the same actor playing multiple characters in an episode.
It's very interesting.
Mhm.
Oh, and by the way, sometime last week, we were talking about this fun ghost protein.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, there is the vegan version because I felt like we got ripped off a little bit. I pulled it up. I was like, wait, why does it say whey? I thought this was.
Yeah.
So here are the other fun flavors.
Ah,
Okay.
Banana pancake batter. What the crap? Chocolate cereal milk. We
where's
like
the
Okay,
that one.
that looks
Oreo?
delicious.
Cinnabon, coconut
Uh-huh.
ice cream, peanut
Uh-huh.
butter cereal milk. They like cereal milk.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Pancake batter, just straight up, and
Hmm.
pumpkin spice cake. These are protein shakes. Are you serious? I'm gonna try all of these. I don't care.
I want
Where
to
Well,
is
try
my
them.
Oreo,
You
sir?
have to have the whey
oh
one
yeah.
then.
I just finished that Oreo one too. It was really good.
Yeah, I bet it
I
was.
drank it.
But wait, it was whey.
It was whey.
It was
So that one
way
was not
good.
vegan. These are the vegan ones.
Did it give you
Must
toots
be.
or was it okay?
Did it give you toots?
Or, oh, I'm good.
No, like actually, did it give you toots or was it good?
I don't think it. I didn't notice any more farting
Normal.
than normal than anybody's cat or dog.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
Anne
Okay,
Marie,
cool.
would you like to chime in? We're talking about butts again somehow. Does whey protein, is that what whey protein
And
does?
depending on the kind and
Hmm.
the yeah, like I mean it depends on your physiology, obviously, but like it in some
Hmm.
cases, certain, you know.
Can't say that
Okay.
I've experienced this with whey, but
And to be fair, I haven't either, but I just know there are
hmm,
some that do for some people, so I'm just always curious, like before I commit
interesting.
to a
Right.
yeah, because I actually haven't had that problem either, so I'm like maybe I'm like talking to the wrong people.
All right. So since we have a few minutes, everybody,
Yeah.
I think it's okay for us to do if John Orchiola is still in the live chat, we're gonna do the Jay Lethal doing an impression of Ric Flair.
Okay.
Jenny R. Johnson, do you know who Ric Flair is?
Yes.
Do you know who Jay Lethal is?
Less so.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay.
Here it comes, guys. You are gonna love this.
I'm really excited.
I
It's
guarantee it.
it's shockingly it's a good thing to enjoy. Here it comes.
It's a good thing to enjoy.
Anyway, so I don't know if we lost all of our viewers, but that sure made me laugh.
That's totally real.
Those guys beat the hell out of that ring. Whew.
Woo!
That's my line. That's what he said. Okay. All
When
right.
is it anyway? You're muted,
And what's
Jenny.
funny is our buddy John Orkiel is not even in the live chat anymore.
He
All
has really
right.
big hands. Oh my God.
All right.
Yeah.
So everybody, don't forget to go click on the link in the description box below. That's going to have the Indiegogo campaign for the seventh rule. It also has the Star Trek and Chill online store. I think there's another one of those videos we won't watch then, but he keeps going, "That's my line." The guy goes, "That's my line." They're going back and forth saying, "That's my line." Anyway, it's very funny.
I'm sorry we
So
missed that one.
let's talk
I
about the
like that
week
it was about
ahead.
space. Like, totally good.
Space
Good
Mountain, that's
tie-in.
Disneyland.
Yeah, I know. But it should talk about space, so we're good.
Yeah. Joel says Space Mountain came up. I am confused.
Yeah, there was a point where it was like, are they speaking like what they're saying? Does this, you know what I mean? Like it's like you feel like your brain's shorted
Written
out
by
somehow.
Disney. They were also
I
like
think their
quoting Snow
brains
White.
sorted out, not
Well,
ours.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we were on the wall.
Yeah.
And did he take a shower beforehand?
It's very wet.
It was very wet.
All right.
Wow.
So back to
Woo!
serious stuff. Let's talk about the week ahead. But before we talk about the week ahead, of course, we got to look back at yesterday on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel. We released our full review of Cupid, the Next Generation episode Cupid. We had a very special guest joining us, Mr. Ira Stephen Bear. He is cool. He's awesome. Woo!
Never
And
before heard stories about the making of it. It was amazing.
never before heard stories about the making of it. That's true. Great guest. Check it out, everybody. The full review and interview are up right now on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel. Then on Thursday, this coming
Wait, really
Thursday at
fast,
6.
you also get to hear Ira's double date schedule from like the year it was made. He goes through like all the times he went on double dates with Ron Moore and his girlfriend
Oh, yeah.
and Ira and his wife, and that's my favorite part.
You guys didn't know that, did you? That some of the writers on Star Trek went on double dates. But why wouldn't
I have
they?
to go
It's
watch now.
adorable.
They're people
Yes.
too. Okay, then on Thursday,
Writers
6
are
p.m.
people.
Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Time on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel, we've got our review of Star Trek Lower Decks Season 5, Episode 9 coming out. So watch that. It's going to be a tearjerker because there are only 2 left. 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Time on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel. And I can't say anything about it, but watch it, bub. Then on Friday, come right back to this channel, the Virtual TrekCon channel at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern Time for Star Trek and Chill. We're going to Star Trek. We're going to chill. It's going to be fun. Speaking of chill, you guys know what the chillers are. We're going to announce those chillers real soon. What's the date for it? I think we're probably going to do it on the 20th. So it's not this Friday, but the next Friday after that, Star Trek and Chill for the Chiller Awards, everybody. It is going to be the greatest thing ever, the Chiller Awards. Who is the chillest one of them all?
Woo!
That's right. Okay. And then on Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern Time on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel, we've got our first segment review of Next Generation episode In Theory. I mean, we really will, though. But the episode In Theory. All right, so that's a good
Oh,
one.
I
That's
love that
Sunday.
one. That like Orville then copied.
Yeah. Oh, that Orville. Oh, they've got a 4th season coming out, though. That'll be fun and interesting news when it starts to gear up.
Doug Drexler keeps posting about it.
Ooh, we gotta
He
go
brought-
haunt him.
He brought Liz Klukowski to work with him.
Yeah.
She
Yeah, it
deserves
was
it.
like take
She's
it for the
freaking
birthday.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is she really gonna work on the show?
Oh yeah. Yeah, she like actually is. Yeah.
Awesome. Good for her.
Oh, I couldn't tell. I didn't want to like jump to conclusions, but I was like, I hope that's why she's in these pictures.
Yeah.
It's a jump to conclusions.
Mhm.
It's just a jump to the left.
To the left, to the left.
And then
And
step to the
then
right. We're my theater
next
kids.
Monday
Oh.
on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel, we're going to release our full review of Drumhead, if you remember Drumhead. So that's next Monday. Anyway, we've got a full slate for all of you. It's going to be nuts. So remember, Indiegogo in the link in the comments in the description box below. Watch Seventh Rule. I'm already out of gas. Watch the Seventh Rule YouTube channel and check us out on Thursday reviewing Lower Decks because you're gonna like that episode. I guarantee it.
The
That's
live
my
chat's
life.
got it. The live chat knows a time warp when they hear one. Yeah, live
Mhm.
chat.
Time Warp. All right. Well, Melissa Longo, can you tell everybody where they can find you online, please?
Yes, at walkingartmadebymelissa.com. Some new stuff has just been added to the website. Some new stuff is going to be added to the website very soon. And yeah. And then social media, Melissa Longo, Malissa. And then here on the YouTube, Three Fat Lobsters and Virtual TrekCon and the Seventh Rule. And yay. Party on, dude.
Yeah.
What about yourself, Jenny R. Johnson?
Well, you got me on a good day because
What a relief.
I have a bunch of stuff to say. Most of it you've heard before, but if you haven't heard before, guess what? I have a website. It's jennyrjohnson.com, and you can get to my shop through there. I sell prints. Whoa, prints of what, you ask? Well, I'm an oil painter, and I make art. And not just art, but geeky art.
Beautiful art.
Specifically Star Trek stuff, but all kinds of other stuff. And I sell prints of it. But also, you can see what I'm working on my social media. You can find me on Threads, Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, and TikTok for the moment. Everything's crazy. At Jenny R. Johnson Art. And if you really want to know about what's going on, you can sign up for my newsletter, which would be back on my website at Jenny R. Oh, no, wait, not forget the at jennyrjohnson.com. Woo, woo.
Back to the woo.
The end. Woo!
All right. And what about yourself, Dr. Anne-Marie Siegel?
I am just on Twitter/X at AnnMarieSiegel1.
Everybody, you can find, oh, Slash, he's cool. Everybody,
Yeah.
you can find me on twitter.com at RyanTGHusk. Once again, that's at RyanTGHusk. But really, just Virtual TrekCon, the Seventh Rule, or Falling Tower on your favorite social media, but especially and primarily right here on the YouTubes. Thanks, everybody. This was a lot of fun. Thank you to Mark, Melissa, Bob, Anane, the Spider, Arg Scott, Tim McCaffrey. Who else is there? Lucia, Bob D, Joel, Robert Kaiser. Wow, staying up late out in Austria. Red Shirt Bob. Thanks for hanging out. Glenn Iverson and Fran Iverson, One Trek. Thank you. Dave Gregory. We see all of you. We appreciate all of you. There's so many of you today. What a fun day. That's it for us, Sentai Ranger Donnie. We will see you next time. But remember, when you hear the word woo, put it on the main viewer.